If you've been following my channel, you know that I was an early adopter of the GoPro Karma Grip stabilizer and the GoPro Hero 5 Black. While the Karma stabilization is top-notch, this setup has one critical flaw, which is the audio. Because the GoPro Hero 5 Black is waterproof without a case, the microphones are protected by a membrane which make them less sensitive than previous GoPros. So the problem is exacerbated when the camera is inserted in a case, such as the one attached to the Karma Grip. So today, we're going to try an experiment. We're going to record and compare the audio from 4 different microphones. So the first microphone is the one built into the Hero 5 Black, which we'll use as our baseline. Next, we're going to use this Zoom H1 audio recorder. So this is an extremely popular recorder for many YouTube creators for good reason. It's simple to use, has good quality, and it's relatively affordable at $99. But we're going to need a way to mount this, so I'll be using this handlebar tripod mount to attach the H1 directly onto the Karma Grip. And to help reduce the wind noise, I'm going to add this foam cover as well. Next, I'll be using another H1 recorder, but this one's going to be attached to an external microphone. I'm using the Giant Squid Audio Lab mic and a dead cat fur to help cut the wind noise. The microphone will be attached directly onto the GoPro chest strap, with the recorder tucked away in my pocket. And finally, the last microphone will be the GoPro Hero 4 Silver. This tried and true action camera will be mounted with a clip attached to my chesty strap. So which one sounds the best? Well, let's find out. Alright, you guys. My hub should be a little bit quieter since I just serviced it. Hi, thank you. Appreciate it.
Yep. Woo! Yep. Yep.
So here are my impressions. So clearly the Zoom H1 attached directly onto the grip sounds the worst. The problem is those microphones are large and catch a ton of noise even with that foam cover. Upping the gain causes a bunch of clipping forcing you to lower it to the point where most of the good audio information isn't being recorded. This is a great setup for vlogging or maintenance videos, but clearly not for writing. And the audio from the Hero 5 Black is a bit perplexing, so the detail it picks up isn't terrible, but for some reason the voices come through very hollow and distant. There's also quite a bit of wind noise that never quite overwhelms, but you definitely notice that it's there. So unfortunately, the voice quality is a deal breaker for many of those who like to provide commentary during their mountain bike rides.
She looked a bit overly concerned.
So the Zoom H1 with the lapel microphone sounded pretty good. The small surface area of the mic and the dead cat meant wind noise is all but non-existent. The detail it picked up was excellent, as you can hear the tires really screaming for grip, much better than the Hero 5 Black. If there's a knock, I'd say the sound is maybe a little bit on the thin side, but adding a bit of low-end frequency in post could help here. And finally, there's the Hero 4. I was really impressed with the detail and clarity it was able to record. Now, it did pick up quite a bit of wind noise, so you'll need to heavily fur up the microphone to get that under control. But overall, it sounded more dynamic and was able to capture more of that raw riding experience than the H1. I'd say the voices weren't as good, but that's likely due to the fact that it was mounted slightly off-center for me. So I want to hear from you guys. Tell me which one you guys thought sounded the best by hitting the poll in the upper right hand corner or just leaving a comment below. Thanks for watching, you guys, and I'll see you guys on the next one.